Hello everybody, Misbah from Wakelet here once again, and today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite ways that people are using Wakelet and a way that I'm personally using Wakelet, and lots of different students and teachers and educators and professionals are using Wakelet. So it's one for everybody today. I'm going to try and keep it quite short, but I always say that at the beginning of videos and then it ends up being, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, but I really will try and keep this one short today, I promise. Today I'm going to be talking all about how to create a visual digital portfolio using Wakelet. Now, first of all, there are many sites out there that allow you to create digital portfolios, okay, whether you're a student, a teacher, or a professional. These sites tend to charge, and quite often you're limited with the amount of different content, the variance of content that you can actually add to your digital portfolio. Well, loads of students and so many different educators all over the world and professionals are using Wakelet to create these free digital portfolios that they can share with their colleagues, that they can share with the school community, that they can share with their teachers, employers, recruiters, whatever it might be. And one of the biggest reasons why you should be creating a digital portfolio right now is because there are so many amazing things that you have done during your school career, during your personal life, whatever it might be. And quite often after you've left school or college or university, whatever it might be, you don't have anything to show for it other than a diploma. And nowadays, employers are looking for so much more than just a diploma and just a certificate. They really want to find out who this person is, the types of activities that they've done, the things that they've been really successful in, and also the personal side. You know, what are they like as a person? What are their interests? What are their passions? What are their hobbies? And all of these things can be accomplished through a Wakelet portfolio. So I'm going to split this up into two different parts. I'm going to show you how to create a portfolio and how to structure it, and then very quickly show you how one of my favorite student ambassadors has been using her Wakelet portfolio. So let's jump right in. I'm going to share my screen with you all here, and this area here you should all be familiar with. This is your home area on Wakelet. It's where you create collections. It's where you collaborate. It's where all the magic happens, really. And you can see that I'm halfway through my digital portfolio right now. I've got some speeches, articles about me, my podcast appearances, okay? Now, when I click on speeches here, I've taken two speeches which I've done recently, and I've been able to put them, I say recently, but now with the whole pandemic thing, you know, time doesn't mean anything anymore. This is 2019, and, you know, it seems like yesterday. But these are two videos of me doing speeches, and you know, if I can go ahead and watch them play out, I don't have to leave this portfolio at all. I'm still on Wakelet. I don't get pushed over to YouTube. I mean, you've heard it before, right? And then there's other collections which I've made, articles which I'm featured in, my podcast appearances, and that kind of thing. Now, how do you create one of these collections, and then how do you put it into your profile and make it into an actual portfolio, right? So I have two Wakelet accounts, and this could be a space as well. I'll get into that later. But I've got two Wakelet accounts. One is my personal account, one is my professional account. This here is going to be my professional account, okay? And the cool thing about Wakelet is that there's two different areas. The home area, which you're on right now, and then you've got the profile area, which when I click here, it takes me to my profile area, and this is where all of my public collections will show. This profile here is the digital portfolio, right? This is it. I can go ahead and copy this and share this link with whoever I want, and they'll be able to see who Misbah is in a professional setting, what he's done. There's no reason why you can't do the same as well, because it's really easy to do. You just click on Edit Profile, you know, you change the header image, give yourself a nice profile image, give yourself a bio, add your social links, and give yourself a handle as well, and click Save. Now, these are collections which I've done earlier, and if this is your first time viewing Wakelet, I'll show you very quickly how to create a collection. So let's say I want to create a collection now, and I want to do it on my passions and hobbies. Very simply, create a new collection, click my passions and hobbies. Let's add a cover image. I'm going to choose one from actually, you can choose from a library here. So we've got an amazing library you can search. So I like basketball, so I'm going to type basketball in here. I'm going to pick this one. That will become my cover image. go ahead and click half. And now I can start populating this collection with things that I'm passionate about, right? So let's say as a educator, you've done things outside of the classroom which you think potential employers or your professional learning network would like to see. And most importantly, that you think are representative of you as a person, right? And kind of showcasing your personality a little bit. And if you're a student, well, if you're a member of the sports team, if you are in the band, if you're involved with different societies like the debate group, whatever it might be, don't let those things fall into the shadows, right? Pull them out of the shadows and bring them into the spotlight, because that's the kind of thing that employers are really interested in, to see who you are as a person. So in this area, I don't have too many examples, unfortunately, but let's say there's this video here on Facebook. As you can see, it was filmed using a potato back in 2009. This was a dunk contest, which I was involved in. Unfortunately, I came second. I didn't come first. This is a video which I think... Boom! Look at that. Can't jump that high anymore, but let's say I want employers to take a look at this and say, okay, Misbah's, he enjoys playing basketball. Well, instead of just writing, I play basketball, I can show them, I can showcase them me playing basketball. And I just go ahead, copy this Facebook link, go back to the Wakelet collection, click the plus button, right click, paste it in. And what I'm doing is, would I want employers to really go on my Facebook and look at things on there? Probably not. What I can do is I can make certain posts public like this, and I can copy and paste them in so that they just get to see a very selected group of things which I want to share. And if you're a teacher doing this, this is really interesting, because if you're a teacher getting your students to create digital portfolios as an exercise, this has digital citizenship written all over it, because you're getting your students to really understand who they are as a person online, who they are as an entity online, and how they can use some of the best things that they've got about them online to their advantage. There's plenty of other things that you can add into a Wakelet collection. I mean, you've seen all before. If not, check out my other videos. When I click the plus button here, I can add loads of different things. I mean, if I go onto YouTube, for example, type in Misbah Gadal, it's more professional stuff really on my YouTube. There isn't that much going on in terms of things that I do in my hobbies. But, let's just click one of them and click add. Boom, then you've got a video on there of me on a podcast, right? So it's as simple as just adding things in. I'm going to go ahead and make this collection public and click done. And I'm going to go back to my home area. And as you can see, all of my collections are now here, right? And I'm building up this portfolio. The really cool thing about this is I can update this at any time, I'm scheduled to appear on a podcast in a couple of weeks' time. As soon as it's done, I'm going to grab the link to that podcast and I'm going to put it into my podcast collection here, just so that in the future, whenever I want to know, okay, Misbah, what have you done? What kind of stuff have you done online that you're proud of? You know that it's here. You know that it's all in one place. So once that podcast is done, I'm going to go ahead and add it to my podcast collection. Now I'm going to click on my profile area. And as you can see, quick refresh, and you should be able to see the new collection appear there as well, the one that I just did about my passions and hobbies. And this is my portfolio now, right? This is a really cool thing. Like I said, this page is my portfolio. I've got one page or one space for my own personal stuff and the things that I'm working on. And this is my outward facing page for my portfolio. If I want to share it, just click share, copy the link, boom, you're done. If I want to add a deeper layer of organization to my profile, I just click edit profile, add a new section, and then I can actually change things and I can say, Wakelet, this is the stuff that I've done at Wakelet. Let's grab this, move it to that section, grab this, move it to that section. You can have a play around and organize it in a way that makes sense. And then once you click save and share that link, this is the portfolio that people will see. This is a very, very basic example. Okay, I'm doing this very, very quickly just to demonstrate how easy it is to create one. And now I'm going to move on to Julie Parsons. Okay, if you want to check out her profile, it's just here, wakelet.com/@JulieParsons. And Julie Parsons is in high school. She's a senior in high school. And this is her Wakelet digital portfolio. She's customized it. She's added things that she's really proud of. She's got her resume in there. She's got videos that she's created, graphics that she's designed, the Wakelet Student Ambassador Program. She's got all of the things that she did in there, including a certification, things that she's done for a SWAT group. And this is amazing. This is the part that personally I love, because At Wakelet, if we're looking at hiring somebody, or any company, if you're looking at hiring somebody, certification and their experience only goes so far. You really want to find out a little bit more about this person, who they are, what their character is. So here, what Julie Parsons has demonstrated to me is that she's got an amazing entrepreneurial spirit, that she's resourceful. Why? Because she's shown her pastry company, she's shown her bakery, right? She's got a small local business that she sells cakes to the community, and she's been able to put that up here. And all of a sudden I'm like, wow, okay, I didn't know that about this person. Now, look at the difference. If this was your regular CV resume type thing, it would literally say, Julie Parsons, here's my qualifications. And then where it says hobbies, it will say, I also like to bake, or I have a bakery. Well, now I can actually see it. It's here right in front of me. And a little bit of fun here as well. She's also the mascot for the school, which is amazing. The point that I'm trying to make is that there are some things outside of academics that you can bring into your portfolio to really demonstrate and showcase who you are as a person. So that's it. I think this is a record. I've finally kept it quite short and sweet. But digital portfolios, this is a cliche. I can feel myself cringing as I say this. But digital portfolios, they're not the future. They're like the present. They are right now. Okay. Wakelet is completely free to use, completely unlimited, and it's an amazing way to create a really visual, engaging digital portfolio that you can share with whoever you want. So no matter if you're an educator watching this, let me just go back because I need to get the face to camera here. So if you're an educator watching this, it doesn't matter what stage your students are at, okay? Whether they're in, 11 years old all the way up to 18. Get them to start thinking about a digital portfolio, because by the time they finished college or school or university, honestly, a lot of the amazing things that they've done could have fallen into the ether. Bring those back up, empower them, make them believe and make them understand that the things that they've done outside of school and inside of school, these things can be recorded and they can be showcased and they'll be very, very useful further down the line. On top of that, it engages loads of different key digital skills. You talk about communication, digital citizenship, collaboration, if you wanted to work with another person on your portfolio, so many different key skills that it engages as well. And you'll be helping your students leave with something that is much better than just a diploma at the end of it. And if you're a student watching this, there's never been a better time to create one. Just go ahead, do it. Once you've finished pulling all of the current things that you have into your portfolio, then it becomes really easy, because the moment anything cool happens or something happens that you're proud of, you just pull it into the collection, the relevant collection, and that's it. You've got this living, breathing portfolio that you can share with whoever you want. Stay tuned for other videos that I've got coming up. I'm planning on doing one a week or one every 2 weeks, but I've done 2 in the past few days, so who knows, maybe there'll be more. But be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to kind of keep up to date on these new little amazing tips that are coming out about Wakelet. And leave a comment below as well about what you think the most powerful thing about a digital portfolio is. I'd love to hear that. And of course, smash that like button, right? Like, a like can't hurt. Just hit the like button. Super easy. It helps the videos get seen, and it also gives me that little hit of dopamine, which we all so crave. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Stay safe and take care.